Richard Morrissey, badminton coach in England and participant of this advanced coach education course. Last sprint in the second stage of the advanced course, and after these 5 fleeting days and quite busy ones, how are you feeling so far?
Pretty tired. It's amazing how mentally draining it is, constantly thinking about new ways of doing things and listening to other people and challenging your own ideas, combined with sort of quite a bit of on-court work as well. So it's physically demanding, mentally demanding, but that's the beauty of the job, I think, and the beauty of the course. If it was easy, there'd be no point to the course. So yeah, feeling good so far.
And since we got started in September, it's been already 5 months engaged on this program, not only physically, but also online. How do you see your progress so far?
I think my technical knowledge is getting a lot deeper. It's being challenged what I think I know, what I do know, or do I know enough about certain aspects of the game, especially at the sort of higher level that we're talking about. It's really looking at the nitty-gritty of how do we get something that looks good as a whole, how do we improve that little bit by little bit. So I'm really enjoying the technical knowledge that I'm gaining at the moment, as well as the setup that we've got at home, thinking how can I expand that to get more people involved in badminton and improve the level that we've got, and make it a better environment for everyone that I've got sort of around in the community that I'm in.
And Rich, your educational background has been rather oriented towards sports psychology. Why would you leave that career aside to educate yourself as a badminton coach?
For me, I always liked the practical aspect of putting the two together. So just talking to somebody about the psychology of the sport that they're in is interesting, but I really like to see it and be involved in the psychology of the coaching. So my favourite module in the Masters was the sports coaching module, where it was you were on court with people and you were working with players and looking at like long-term progression, and how we can develop them as players into getting the right mindset when they enter tournaments, when they go to training, knowing that things are long-term, not just wanting instant success, and also the psychology of building them up as people, and helping them in their lives day to day, is what fascinates me. So.
And in England, you are not only coaching players, but you are also involved in education, mentoring and guiding other coaches. How is Advance helping you in this regard?
I really feel it's helping, first of all, from a tutor point of view, where we've got Robert and Jakob, who are 2 experienced, really knowledgeable tutors who are really adept at using good communication skills and styles to get the best out of the group that we're in. Not doing everything so, it's not becoming mundane. We're in the classroom for quite a lot of the course, but at no point are you sat there going, oh. It's broken up into really interesting pieces, and as watching them as a tutor, watching more experienced tutors is really interesting, seeing the different tactics, I guess, they use to get the best out of the people that are on the course. I know that's something that I want to go and take back home, one through tutoring to improve my knowledge in that aspect, but also when we do have coaches that come through the system, how am I going to mentor them as to improve their knowledge, improve their confidence, and encourage them to think of their own innovative ways and ideas in coaching, not just follow what they've learned, but create their own ideas around the game.
And also we've been discussing today the importance of goal setting to give direction and structure to our works. For you, Rich, what's your goal in your badminton career?
Yeah, we've been talking about different lengths of goals that we can set, and I suppose my sort of 5-year-ish plan would be to create a community of lots of different ages, standards of players, right from junior beginners up to sort of junior national into adult elite players, top county players, where everyone can be involved in the club, and we have everyone helping everybody, and we get as many people involved in the sports we can, and really raise the profile in the local area. Personally, it's to keep advancing my own knowledge and my confidence in the ideas that I have on court and wider than that in the community as well. And then, I'd love to be able to be a sounding board for other coaches that are looking to maybe make it as part of their job or as a full-time role, that I can become a sounding board for people who would like to take it further in their career.
And last but not the least, if someone asked you about your experience in the advanced course, how would you describe it briefly?
Brilliant. Do it. Because for me, I'm looking at everything in such more detail and at a higher level than I've ever done it before. So at times it's like 1,000 light bulbs going off and you're like, I had this bit of information, but putting them all together and you suddenly realize, right, I've got something good here. I can write this down. I can take this away. And suddenly I've got weeks, months of sessions that I wouldn't have had before. So yeah, love it.